Hey everyone, and happy Friday.
TGIF, how's it
Yeah,
going? Happy end of the week.
Space Gal, good to seeing you. I hope you stick around because we got a awesome surprise for you. I think it's a surprise. It's a first time ever on Broadcast of the Week, so we'll see. I hope to see
What?
you
The
here in a little while.
suspense. The
Yeah.
suspense.
We'll get there. Hey Tim, good seeing you.
Hey,
Congratulations on your interview last week. That was really
yeah,
great.
very cool
Um,
work.
Doe,
Doe,
good seeing
yes.
you. Yes, Mel,
Mel,
how's it going?
Lucia. Awesome to see you all. Thanks for joining us today here. Hey, Carrie, Anne, good to see you.
Lucia. Gemma, how's it going? And yeah, you were saying all these names. What am I? We're just repeating the same thing over
You
and over.
can say them. You can say them too. They're not copyrighted. So, hey,
Imagine
great.
though if names were copywritten.
We'd have a lot more creative namings, system
yeah, the weird
in every
names we would
culture.
know today. That would be interesting.
That is true. Yeah, Beta in the house. Lindsay Badges, thank you for joining us. What else do we
Glad you
have?
survived LAX on a Friday afternoon. Very bold of you to do that, but congratulations
Impressive.
on surviving that. Katie,
Impressive.
good seeing you. Hey Harry, how's it going? Alrighty, so why don't we get started with the first broadcast of the week here?
Let's jump into it. Hey, by the way, time out. Can I just point out we both have polos on right now? Has
Oh,
this
mine's
ever
not
happened
mine's
in the
not a polo.
history?
It's
Right.
more like a
Oh, it's
button
not?
down.
Oh, you're even further classing it up. Oh my gosh, look at this guy. Man, we're
It's
really
Friday
just
night.
riding into the weekend like with collars. This is new.
Yeah, I'm dressed like I actually have plans tonight, but I don't. I'm gonna probably get on my bike instead of going out. But
Nice.
yeah, still
Good
the same.
stuff. Hey,
Going to enjoy this Friday evening. Alrighty. So
without further ado, sorry, Pablo.
yeah. Hey Kim, good seeing you from London, Caroline. Alrighty. So
Welcome.
first up, we have a new user to the platform. That's Amy Jean, who had awesome members of the community join her and welcome her, but also kind of give her a live Q&A. So if you missed our Q&A yesterday, you might as well join this because this was really cool to see. Martin joined, and then later on, someone else joined. I think it was Fraser who joined. So really cool to see the community welcoming each other, joining each other's broadcast, and being supportive. It's really awesome to see that. So thank you all. Thanks, Martin. Shout out to Amy and welcome to Happs. I know some of you know Amy from Periscope days. So if you do, definitely go check her out.
Yep. Do you subscribe to everyone here? And yes. Hey, Steffi. Sorry, couldn't read your name there. Thank you for tuning in. Wow. It's amazing to have you here with us. We appreciate you joining. And I'm going to increase the font size so I can read. There we go.
Yeah. It is Friday. Our eyes are at their limit.
Steph is fine? Oh, wow. Cool. You can call me Pete. No, actually, well, you can.
He's going to regret this.
Steph can. Yeah. Pablo, you can never do that, though. Sorry.
Yeah.
All right, moving on.
Cool. All right. So next up, we had Andrew Sullivan doing a live concert performance for 4 hours. So shout out to Andrew for this awesome broadcast. It was really long. Yeah,
I'm just a
I
huge
was
Andrew Sullivan fan. Yeah, I want to point out that Andrew is planning 4 gigs in a row here. I think he started yesterday through the weekend. He's playing every day live in galleries, a variety of venues, but got some great original stuff, some cool covers. Yeah, I think he's been on Broadcast of the Week before in the past couple months. But if you have not subscribed yet, Andrew, please do.
Give me 1 second, Peter. I'll be right back.
Sure thing. The suspense. I think Pablo is A, bringing his dog with him to work on this fine Friday, B, taunting us with a Happs mug again, or C, trying to figure out his stupid internet problems. What do you think? Let me know here. A, B, or C? Sitting on the edge of my chair, right? I know. He's just leaving us hanging like this. A, C, okay. C, all right. C, lots of C's, yes. So far, he has not officially dropped off yet. yet, but always the dog, says Lucia. I know, right? It's about feeding time over there, close to it, I would guess. So, Hava, we were taking a quick poll whether people thought you were
Oh wow, that's what
dealing
all
with
these
the
letters are.
dog, getting a Happs mug, or trying to figure out your internet. So most people voted for the internet, just so you know.
That's rude. It wasn't the internet this time. It was the dogs.
It was the dogs. Okay, Lucia nailed it. Who else said dogs? Dog
Oh
Nancy.
yeah, JS. I did. I often find myself randomly joining Clubhouse rooms because their notification. I have a smaller phone. I have the 12 mini, and the notifications on if anyone has a 12 mini takes up like 50% of your screen. Over exaggeration, but it's a lot bigger than you need. So I was probably tapping back on messages or back on Happs or something, and I often end up joining Clubhouse rooms for like 5 seconds. Yeah. So anyway,
tease. What's next?
Next up we have Blaine giving us a sneak peek of an awesome show that he attended. I think this was when he was still in Nashville.
Is this Dolly Parton?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that was super cool. Wow.
He also threw in a llama call pre-show thanks to the Llama Stay Awards from the audience.
Nice. It looks like those are going to good use. I'm glad that those Llama Stay Awards are eliciting the appropriate response.
Definitely. And also, Blaine visited Piano Man, and they took to giving us a tour of Manhattan. So that was also another great broadcast from the Beardo and Weirdo duo. So that was a lot of fun. So if you haven't seen that, go ahead and check that out. They drove around Manhattan. It was really cool.
Carrie even says she did a llama call yesterday. Yes, the llama is the unofficial mascot of Happs. I don't know why. I still don't know
why. Yeah, Carrie, we're gonna have to see that.
Yeah, have to go check that out. Yeah, funny broadcast, totally. Nice.
Awesome. Alrighty, so next up we have another Blaine broadcast, but not the same Blaine. This comes from
what?
Yeah, this is Blaine Tubasing, I think is how you pronounce that. But what you're seeing there in the distance is actually proof of aliens here on planet Earth. No, totally joking. Those are fighter jets. And this Blaine actually lives near a military base, so he often gets fighter jets flying around his home. So this was a really cool broadcast. He kind of went over sometimes seeing the test dogfighting that they do in his area. So it's really cool to see that. F-16s in that situation. So really awesome broadcast and informative. He goes live, and he also has pups that join him outside for when they're flying. So
nice.
Really fun.
Wow, I wonder how they handle that.
Yeah, I think they probably get used to it.
Probably. So he's got an air show above him pretty regularly. Yeah, really cool to see, sharing some of those cool visual experiences that normally most people don't get to see.
Yeah. Carrie's saying, I totally saw eyes in the sky. Let's look at this one more time. Let's make sure they're actually fighter jets. Yeah, they're fighter jets.
No UFO sightings here.
No UFO conspiracies here yet.
Share your UFO videos here on Happs, though.
No.
And you will be on broadcast.
Don't open that can.
It's been opened.
Next up, we have the amazing Supermoon broadcast. And I'm missing one. I think someone messed with my list in our list accidentally and deleted some of the broadcasts that I had set aside. So I'm apologies to everyone that had amazing Supermoon broadcast this week. But we did have one here, and that's coming from Caroline, who was documenting her sunset and the supermoon coming up. So, Veda, I tagged you in one of the supermoons because I actually couldn't go out and do a LA-based supermoon broadcast because we had overcast that day. Of all days to have overcast in Los Angeles, it was on Supermoon Day. But it's all right because now we have perfectly sunny weather, and hopefully for the next one we'll be able to catch it. But this was Caroline showing us the amazing view of the moon at the ocean, which was very, very stunning to see.
Yeah, amazing. Yeah, I got a peek at it. Wasn't the full moon effect, but it was still a really amazing moonrise last night out here in Colorado.
Yeah.
First time it wasn't overcast here in England. says Caroline. Yeah. Well, hey, glad that the sun is peeking through.
The roles reversed. Great. Carrie, you're hearing major echo. I'm not hearing it here. Is anyone else hearing it by any chance? Maybe check to make sure that you aren't accidentally playing this broadcast in two different places. So just do a quick refresh there. Next up, we have our lovely duo, Chris and Martin Carhunger, making lightsabers here. So this is really cool. I'm personally excited to see lightsabers on the platform because I want one. I really want one. And hopefully there will be a Disneyland trip in my future at some point once things are safer, so that I can finally visit the new attractions there and get a lightsaber. But we'll see. But Peter, what did you think? Did you get a chance to watch the lightsaber broadcast?
I did check out part of it, and I want to order one. But Pablo, I think you should, and we should have virtual lightsaber duel at some point here on Broadcast of the Week. That's what I think. If you ask my opinion.
So what is your preference? Are you dark side or?
I think you'd probably be dark side. No offense. I think that most likely your personality is like the Darth Maul style of the Happs, dynamic duo here on content side. So I don't know. What do you think? Who's on the dark side with that red lightsaber, and who's on the green or blue or cool colors? Love to hear your opinions out there.
That's interesting. Yeah. Let us know. Who do you think? Do you agree with Peter or do you disagree? Let's see what everyone thinks.
No communist, undertones there at all. Space Cat
no,
for the
lightsabers are red. Period. It's one of the major colors: red, blue, purple, green, yellow, white.
Toyota. And Pablo's totally Sith, right? Veda Sith.
Pablo's totally Sith. That red Sith Pablo. I don't like that name.
Purple.
Purple. Interesting. Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. I'll take all of those into consideration when I actually get my lightsaber.
Yep. Be who you want.
Be who you want. That is great advice. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Ooh, yes. Yes, please. Thank you very much. I'm looking forward to that. Lord. I am so excited for this. Wait, time out.
Would love to see that.
Yes, please.
Oh, we're talking about Star Trek. Sorry, we're talking Star Wars. We're totally nerding out right now.
We can't talk about Star Trek when Star Wars is in the conversation. Ugh.
So you really need to catch up on your Star Wars. That's all I'm saying.
All right. Anyways.
Moving on.
Now we're moving into the realm of music. Yeah, Party Foul. Thank you, Chris. I agree. Emmy Rich has been playing amazing classical piano tunes on Happs lately. Had her on the roundtable this Wednesday, right, Peter? And
amazing.
I personally really enjoy. What is this? Time out, Swift. I'm gonna get to you in a second. I personally really enjoy that Emmy. You can feel the soul of the music and how she pours herself into it, and has had various different conversations and answering questions about her feeling towards music, modern music, and classical music. She's really awesome and extremely talented. And now let's take a look at what Swift has dropped in the comments. Which one
is that? Me as like an avatar, like customer support, like Clippy, and then Pablo there. Nice.
Is that? I think.
Why do you look confused? On that one and I look normal / angry.
I think you're looking at the wrong one. Wait.
I don't know.
Am I the second one? Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. sure.
Interesting.
Yeah. Anyway, I think you nailed the facial hair on that. Swift, not only are you a talented musician and mixer, but also an artiste, I see. Thank you for that. Honolulu's here. Very cool. Dennis, welcome. Hey, hello from Lincoln, says Med. Good to see you. Who else do we have in the house here?
Cool. Yeah. Welcome everyone new that's joining in.
Vince, great to see you all. Thank you so much for joining. And if you're tuning in for the first time, welcome to Broadcast of the Week here on Happs. So we welcome all our new users in particular. This is a weekly roundup of some of the most notable broadcasts throughout the past week. And we have fun with it. And Pablo, I think with that, what's the next one?
The next one is from our resident piece of foam, Foamy Homie.
Piece of foam. Okay. Accurate.
So Foamy in this broadcast was talking about the setup tips and tricks. So he went over some ideas and had a lot of, tips for everyone. So strongly recommend checking this out if you have questions about your current setups and ways to improve it. Oh, I missed this broadcast that you're talking about, Kim.
Yeah, we'll have a minute for shout outs at the end. And
get that link ready. You can post the links in there.
Absolutely. Get links ready to share here to some broadcasts. If they don't get shouted out or mentioned in the official broadcast of the week selection here, we'll have time at the very end for everyone to pop those links in and give some love to their favorite broadcasters.
And just an FYI for everyone, normally by the time we get to Friday morning, afternoonish, our time, the list is closed. So if it happened today, it'll probably be featured next week. Some situations like Amy Jean's broadcast, because it happened earlier and I was just there, then it would be just something that we picked. But normally we will try to get to them next week.
Yep. The broadcast of the week list has a bouncer that shuts the door on Friday for a few hours to prep for the show.
Yeah. Cool. That's rude, Kim. We try our best to include as many broadcasts as possible. We can't watch everything. All right. So next up,
we do try that.
Yes, we definitely try. And shout out to the Want to Become Famous Twitch comments. All right, next up we have Chris Angeles, who officially released her new album, but we've had the pleasure of seeing behind the scenes band practices as she gets ready for her album release party, which I think is happening tonight. I don't know if we'll see it here on Happs, since it is probably an exclusive event for folks that bought pre-sale albums. Amazingly talented artist. And very clearly cares so much about her music because she's been hustling so hard over the last few weeks and posting a lot and sharing a lot and being really interactive with her audience. So shout out to Chris and
putting in the work. Got to tip the hat and give a shout out. Chris came on, I think, a couple weeks ago to the Broadcaster Roundtable and shared her musical talent. And very cool album she's dropping right now, so go check it out.
Definitely.
Hey, Saki, great to see you. Welcome to the broadcast. Thanks for joining us today. What time is it there for you in Japan?
I'm assuming early morning.
Gotta be.
Yeah?
Gotta be.
Alrighty, next up we have our cartoonist from New York City this time, Liza Donnelly, drawing in a park, almost 8 a.m. Yeah, nailed it.
You're up early.
This is Liza out in a park, and she was just drawing someone that was sitting on a bench across from her, and it was really cool to see her out and about. She was walking around and then finally found a spot to sit down and do a drawing live on the platform, so it's really cool to see that happening and see her share her skills and her thought process of, finding who she wanted to draw. So shout out to you, Liza, on that. It was really cool. It reminded me of a user I follow on Instagram that does random drawings of people in the subway, which is really relaxing to see because they just sit in the subway, they draw someone sitting across from them, and then show the piece of art to them. So it's really, really awesome. So that's what that reminded me of.
Yeah, very cool. Liza is one of our OG journalists on Happs. Very cool to see. She's done some really interesting editorial cartooning for many years, and great to have her here on Happs.
Yeah, definitely. Next up, we have Lost TV, which isn't the first time they've been featured here, but I wanted to feature them again because look at this. It is an art forum here. Taking the studio to the absolute limit with 8 artists on Happs, all drawing something at once with some familiar faces. Max. Yeah. We have Jane and Michelle, Native Graffiti, joining this broadcast, and some of the new faces that came along with Lost TV, which is really awesome to see. All extremely talented, drawing on different mediums. So definitely check that out if you want a couple hours of just watching artists do their work. It's really entertaining and a fun show.
Awesome. Yeah, just want to say good morning to folks in Australia as well as in Japan. Thanks for tuning in as part of your day. Happy weekend. Yeah, great to see you here. Question about what do the awards go towards if they are made and given to the Happs account? So those actually get recycled back into free coins for other users. So we do appreciate those. They go back to support new users who are able to get those free coins through a variety of different actions by creating an account, subscribing to a certain number of broadcasters, many other things. So that goes back into the general pool of free coins. So thank you for that. They're not wasted.
Yes, definitely not.
They don't go to buy Pablo's next bike behind there because he doesn't need any more.
Yeah. And on that
note, glazed over there.
I just wanted to see the comments because, of course, everyone's going to laugh at that joke. Next up, we have, well, it wouldn't be a Happs broadcast of the week if we didn't have more than one sunset. So we have our second from Mark here. And yeah, this is just really great. That perfect orange sunset that, yeah, I know. I shouldn't have another bike in this house. It's too many. House isn't big enough. But anyway, back on track. Amazing sunset. Great to see Mark always out and about doing great broadcasts. So I actually forgot to do something here that I need to remember to do for the account as a whole for the next one. And that is
for Mark's 100 Days of Water Challenge, which is super cool. He's getting out and showing us the views from his area of coastal and all sorts of different bodies of water and such. He had a neat bonfire broadcast earlier today that I checked out, which was really fun. But yeah, love to get outdoors with Mark. Thanks for sharing some of those experiences with us.
Yeah, definitely. And also worth noting that context that Peter provided. 100 days of what was that? Water?
100 Days of Water, yes.
Cool. That's awesome. Congratulations, Mark. That sounds like a lot of fun. Speaking of water, Mel had an amazing oceanfront broadcast this week and offered us stunning views. And Peter, you actually watched this live, right?
Yeah, this is a really iconic, picturesque scene that she took us to. It's been in a number of movies, it sounds like. And yeah, you can see why easily here. I know that, yeah, there was some concern about some of the signal. Obviously, there's some big cliffs nearby and stuff, but it really wasn't too bad. I actually got a pretty clear picture for most of it. And yeah, major shout out to Mel. And good morning to you.
Is she in the audience, Mel?
She was. She may be on her cup of coffee, but Mel, if you're here, let us know.
Yeah.
I don't know why we're whispering, but
she
is all right.
Yay! You're very welcome. In case if you think the broadcast is frozen, probably wasn't the case. We just put screenshots up of all of the different broadcasts of the week. Next up, we have another guitarist, and that comes from Philip McManus, who's playing slap guitar, which is it's kind of like a specific tune and really interesting. He kind of gives some information about how he came across that style of music and what it meant for him. So a lot of fun. Also a relatively new member of the Happs community. So let's all welcome Philip and congratulate him on being Broadcast of the Week this week.
Yeah, big time. Major skills there. Really cool to see. So many talented musicians here playing every day.
Yeah. Alrighty. So next up, we have our first time this has ever happened on Broadcast of the Week moment, and that comes from Space Gal because she actually had 2 broadcasts this week that are featured.
What?
Don't hate us, everyone. This is a very special moment because she was out documenting a rocket coming into the JFK NASA Space Center, and this was an amazing broadcast, an amazing experience to follow because she was documenting it the moment that this ship pulled up and is carrying this ginormous rocket that we then got to see being hauled out of there and then placed into the hangar. And it is just astonishing the amount of technology that goes into this. So yeah, huge shout out to Space Gal for giving us this perspective and seeing what goes on in the world of space and the elements that we don't often see, because normally we just see the launches and whether they're successful or not. But I didn't realize that they had to bring in the rockets this way to the center. So really awesome to see that, and thank you so much, Space Gal, for giving us that view. Oh, you're muted, Peter.
Thank you. Absolutely, really cool access there. Yeah, trying to multitask and struggling. Yeah, let's see here. Good to see Foamy in the house. Awesome. Yes, congrats, Foamy, on your earlier broadcast of the week here. You should check out the replay. Awesome.
Cool. And then last broadcast of the week for this week was a lot of fun and a special moment. And that is hosted by Veda, but it was a birthday party for Jackie Girl. And the special moment was that we got to see Carrie and Lisa reveal that they were in the same place. So I couldn't get a good screenshot of this because of the formatting. But yeah, Carrie and Lisa, they had a fun reveal where Lisa was actually in the bathroom of, I think, their hotel room, and Carrie wasn't. And Lisa was saying, I got to go check with my roommate, make sure she's still up so I can be loud. And next thing you know, Lisa comes out of the bathroom and her roommate is actually Carrie. So it was really fun to watch that happen live. I think we all got a bit of confusion, kind of mind-blown moment.
Meetup. Have they been living together for years? I mean,
right.
That's really cool. Really cool to see that kinship and Happs connections in real life.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. So that's it. That comes to the end of our list. I do know that there was another supermoon broadcast that I wanted to point to that was actually shared to Happs Twitter earlier this week. So go check out our Twitter account if you want to see that. But it was a close-up view of the moon because they had their phone instead of a telescope. So they can actually see it more close up. You can see all the craters of the moon, and it was a lot of fun to see that close-up view. So I'll post the profile link here in the comments later so that you all can see that as well.
Nice. So we're about at that point in the broadcast where if we missed one of your favorite broadcasters or a particularly awesome or kick-ass broadcast, please share the link here to the broadcaster or the specific broadcast itself. We would love to share that out with the community, and do subscribe to all of the folks here who made it into this week's broadcast of the week. Yeah, we appreciate you joining and tuning in and sending us your nominations, and the more the better. Folks, yeah, please do send those in. If you've been having trouble, I apologize. I will go check my spam, by the way. Kim, in particular, my apologies to you. But we love getting those nominations. We really appreciate those. I know Saki had a cool broadcast over the last 24 hours or so as well. Just give a shout out. Honorable mention, absolutely.
Alrighty. I think we're not getting that many shout outs for
no love from the comments. Jeez. Ella, good to see you.
I think Kim mentioned that there was another Happs meetup that we missed. I'm sure we'll catch up on that and then include it for next week.
Oh, Vita says, wait,
yeah,
what love we're supposed to give? All of the love. No, just a opportunity to share some broadcasts or broadcasters who were not mentioned or nominated this week.
Yeah, Eric, you did send me an email with a broadcast of the week nomination. I think it was oh, I don't think it was something related to broadcast of the week this time. I think it was Vince that sent me a broadcast of the week nomination. Yeah.
Nice. Cool. Well, with that, another Happs meetup. Guess so. Hey, good to see you, Elizabeth. Thanks for joining us today. See some folks just tuning in. We appreciate you. We are just about at the end of this edition of Broadcasts of the Week. Thank you, though, for joining us here. And yeah, we really appreciate everyone spending part of your weekend or weekend with us. So we will see you on Monday for our updates and Q&A.
Hold on. Stall, Peter, stall.
Okay, this is where I stall for Pablo until he finds his special link here to share.
I already put the link up. I'm trying to put something else on screen. All right, stalling over.
Suspense. Still stalling, stall. Yeah, let's talk about lightsabers, I guess. I like that. Why not? Nominate Beta. Yes, correct. She was, you just missed it, but she was on screen just a few minutes ago, Danny. Nice. Amazing. Yes, looks just like you. And you look both concerned and confused. Just like in real life. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, the resemblance is uncanny. Oh my God. Wow, if there's some bikes in the background, I would really be confused.
I'm sure you would.
Jane did a better one. Yeah, Jane, I remember yours. That was really cool. Good stuff.
Cool.
Why are you mad, Baba? Yeah.
I'm question. I promise. Alrighty, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. As always. Ooh, mosquito.
Looks like a mashup of you both. Yeah, it's Piblo, or I don't know. Yeah. I'm gonna stop right there.
Yeah. Let's cue the countdown. Hope everyone has a great weekend.
The countdown.
And we'll see you Monday.
All right, guys. Have a great weekend. Cheerio. Have a lovely weekend, everyone. Thanks for tuning in again. See you on Monday.